from the new film Cafe Society, Blake Lively, and star of the series Mr. Robot, Rami Malek.
It's Wednesday, July 13th, 2016. Fred Savage is co-hosting today.
Very excited to be back.
I'm excited to have you back. Boy,
I missed you guys.
We've missed having you here, by the way. You're like, you know, I said to you, I was like, welcome home, babe.
I feel very comfortable now.
I know, I like that.
It's still a little crazy backstage getting ready. But you had some drama.
No, I had major drama. Okay. So, congratulations, you just survived your first backstage drama.
Okay.
I'm in this dress, but I'm not really in it. This dress, zipping into it this morning, broke halfway up. You know how a zipper breaks? A zipper breaks. So we decide we'll take the dress off and try a different dress. It broke going down, so now I'm stuck half in a dress. I can't get it up over me, and I can't get it down over me. So now I'm in a dress, sort of, and it's all pinned in the back. I'm not going to show you the party.
What's happening?
It's a hot mess back here.
Oh my God!
It's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. I'm just saying, I'm a little sweaty, and I'm a little out of sorts. And I turned to everybody in because there were 30 people in there, like all working on the zipper, like a science experiment. And I go, you know what? It's a good thing I don't have to go out and host a live talk show.
You'd never know. You look fantastic.
Because this would rattle a person, wouldn't it?
You look great.
Thanks a lot. I feel like I have no color in my face. Totally, the blood has drained out of me completely.
No, we're good.
We're good?
Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks.
Great.
That's
we're
great.
Thanks. We're great.
It's the only show where you get applauded if you get your clothes on.
Baby steps, you know?
Yeah,
it's early in the morning. If you can get clothes on and come to work, you're good.
That's right. Now, you're here in New York. Did you see Manhattanhenge last night? Did you see the big... Because we had 2 nights of Manhattanhenge. I don't know if you know what that is.
No.
Okay. So it's where the sun sets. If you go to the big main thoroughfares in New York City, like 42nd Street, there's a lot of streets where it's both east and west traffic. The sun sets perfectly in between the buildings, and in New York City, where you don't really get to see sunsets ever unless you live in a skyscraper.
Oh, you can see it right.
You can see the sunset.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. I thought maybe you'd see
No, last night, you know, I'm in New York.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very, you know...
Are you alone?
I'm alone.
Oh,
so I'll tell you what I did last night.
Yeah.
I was at home in the hotel watching some Bob Ross reruns on YouTube.
Which are amazing.
I mean, so relaxing.
Just a tiny little
crowd. Just a happy little crowd.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta believe you can do it. You can do it.
It's so funny that you thought of Bob Ross, because I was thinking of Bob Ross yesterday.
It's so relaxing.
Yeah.
Guys, put it on just in the background. You know? Oh.
Do you know who Bob Ross is?
Just little Van Dyke Brown.
Yeah, nobody does. No, okay.
Treat yourself.
Shame on you.
Treat yourself. Go on YouTube, Bob Ross. Enjoy some happy little clouds, guys. So I'm watching some happy little clouds, and I was trying all day. It wasn't working. Server down. Finally, 11 o'clock at night, boom, Pokemon Go activated.
Oh. Wait, you're on that crazy scavenger?
I was out until after midnight.
No.
Oh my God. And so I was so excited. And then my phone dies, and I look up, and it's like 12:30. I'm in the middle of Central Park, and I'm like, I don't know how I got there.
I mean,
I just was walking around like this. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna die here.
Right.
Looking for Pokemon.
That's exactly right. That's the cover of a newspaper.
And then part of me was, I was okay with that. You know, I was like, you know what? It's worth it. You
got Squirtle, so you were happy?
I got my Geodude. You know, I got my Slowbro. I got 2 Pikachus. I mean, it was a really productive night. I mean...
You guys realize that we have gone into the Matrix, right? It seemed like a funny movie, but now we're in a live video game.
And I started doing it. I was like, oh, this is such a fun goof. Oh, I'm in. And then it was 12:30 at night, and I was wandering around Manhattan. I had work in the morning.
Yeah.
It was not responsible. It was not responsible.
There was a woman that walked into me yesterday who was playing the game. Walked directly into me.
I walked out of my
like
hotel.
she thought I was maybe I was a thing.
Did she try and catch you? Did she flick?
No, she just barreled into me and kept on going, and I turned around and I saw she was on the game.
I've never seen anything like it. You walk outside and there's clusters of people. Like, I've never seen anything like it. It's unbelievable. And
this is the stuff we're doing instead of worrying about stuff that's actually happening. Yeah.
But it is happening because it's right on the street. You can see them. But I shouldn't be doing. You know what I did since last time I was here?
What?
I turned 40 years old. I'm 40.
Fred Savage does not turn 40.
I'm a grown-up.
You're a grown man now.
And I should not be playing Pokemon Go. But I won't grow up. But I had a 40th birthday.
Oh, you did?
I had, oh my gosh, a huge birthday party.
So tell me.
My wife went all out.
Yeah.
All out.
Tell me, what did she do?
Well, we went to breakfast with the kids, and it was really nice breakfast. We got back home. She goes, I got to run a quick errand. Can you stay here? I'm like, yeah, sure. So I get a phone call from my son. He's like, hey, I think I left it in my closet. Can you find it? So I go to his closet, and he says, do you see it? I'm like, I see something. He goes, okay, bye. And he hangs up the phone, and there's balloons with a little note, with a little card.
Oh.
And this little card, and my wife made a scavenger hunt all over town. Having me, they gave me a tour of my life. So as I'm going from stop to stop, there's people who flew in from Chicago, dressed as the dude, sitting in the dairy section of the market. I meet up with my brother and sister. We go rollerblading, because that's what we did when we were kids. I meet up with my kids and my mom to do a picnic. And I'm picking up all these people along the way. And then it ends at my house, and everyone's there in this big dinner. It was unbelievable. I mean, every stop had its own card.
That's amazing.
With its own design. And then she showed me the invitation.
Right.
I was born in 1976. She made a Life magazine and took all the ads and put me in all the ads. This is the invitation.
That's the invitation. That's major.
I've never looked more manly in my life.
That's major. That's back when you used to smoke Pall Mall.
That's right. That's right. Those were my.
Or those Virginia Slims. I'm not sure.
No, those were my Kent 3 days. They were big days.
You're in a leotard.
Yeah,
I mean, that's so nice.
She's moving everything. And then there's clues. So one of the clues was I'll tell you where the next stop is, but it's classified. And she made a classified ad section, and I had to go through every ad and read, and the clue was in here. It was unbelievable.
See, you can focus. I just got my husband naked fire dancers for his 40th. That was all the attention he could pay.
No
it
one was
here's
naked.
Your cake. That's the topless fire dancer.
Yeah, it was
a beautiful performance, by the way. I'm making it sound tawdry. It's not tawdry, but that was his party.
No, this was we got to the house and there was food and there was a game night. We had played games and it was so fun.
That's
it was
fun.
so fun.
So it was adults and kids?
My kids stayed there for a little while, and then they went to my mom's, to go to bed early. But my kids got involved, and they got me all these gifts.
Yeah.
And so every time they gave me a gift, they're like, "Oh, you can wear it on Kelly." So my son picked out this tie.
Oh, that's so nice.
Right?
I love that you can wear it on Kelly.
Right, you can wear it on Kelly. And I was so flattered. I was like, oh, okay. And then later, I'm like, honey, I love that you involve the kids and wanted to help me pick out my clothes, but do you have to say I'm going to wear it on Kelly? It's kind of a big deal. I don't know what they were going to pick out. You know, some people have stylists, and I have my 8- and 9-year-old children.
Right. But they've got impeccable taste.
So then my daughter goes, she says, Dad needs cufflinks. So she goes to the cufflinks guy. Oh. And he says, they have all different kinds of cufflinks. And he said, my wife told me, she goes, what does your dad like to do? And she goes, well, he really likes co-hosting with Kelly. And he's like, all right, we don't have those cufflinks.
Right. We're sold out of those.
What else does he like to do? And I like to go bike riding, and so I'm wearing little bicycle cufflinks.
Those are cute. Look at that. Those
Isn't that
are
cool?
so cute.
So she got me bicycle cufflinks.
She's so thoughtful.
So Ollie and Lily were very, like, they wanted to make sure I was wearing their stuff.
I think, you know what, now, if they had seen today's show, they would have gotten you Pokemon cufflinks. Because, Pikachu cufflinks.
I mean, I could still stop at the store.
Yeah,
It's still not over.
Did you enjoy Amazon Prime Day yesterday? Did anybody enjoy that? There was a crazy sale. Did you know about the sale? Yeah. So let me tell you some of the deals that we missed. And this really upsets me.
Oh, my God.
I missed out on the opportunity to get the beekeeper suit that I have been searching for.
You were waiting for the price to go down.
I was waiting and waiting for the price to go down. I had meetings yesterday,
And
so
you missed it.
I missed my golden opportunity. Of course, the Global, which I got a lot of people for Christmas this year, and I paid full price for the Global,
Yeah,
which is now on sale.
You're just throwing your money.
$14.94.
Down the toilet.
Yeah, down the toilet. And of course, I also missed the opportunity to get a gold grill, which made me really sad because they're only $10.99 right now. So
that's a great price for gold. I don't want to put a gold grill in my mouth for $11.
Yeah. Well, you have to. I think you have to take them out to eat, otherwise they may turn colors.
Yeah. So other than like Manhattan Hens, did you have anything fun that you did last night?
Our friends of ours came over for dinner, and my girlfriend, Lizzie Tish, is the queen of Snapchat, so she was trying to explain to me how to use Snapchat, because we have a Snapchat artist here. I don't know if that's what it's called, but we have a person that does Snapchat for our show. I have figured out very quickly that I am not intelligent enough for Snapchat.
I don't get Snapchat at all.
I thought it was a nudity app, and I'm not kidding. And you'll recall that years ago, when Snapchat first became a thing, teenagers, I just remember having this conversation with my kids because they were teenagers, they still are. Teenagers were taking nude selfies and sending them to their boyfriends and girlfriends
because they could disappear.
They disappear.
But nothing vanishes, right?
Right. Nothing vanishes. So, anyway, when people here in the audience would say, "Can we Snapchat a photo?" I would say, "Yeah, but I'm going to keep my clothes on." And they were like, "Yeah, okay, good."
All right.
But I didn't understand that Snapchat was beyond a nudity app. I thought it was, but there's a whole story, and you can add things to your face.
Right, filters, and you could be a dog,
She made us look very pretty. She made us look pretty. She made us look like zombies last night. We had the full gamut of everything.
But don't you feel like I want to take a picture with you is just code for take your clothes off? Because that's what I think. Snapchat or no Snapchat, like, hey, we want to take a picture with you. I'm like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Like, I do that anyway.
Yeah, me too. I always get undressed.
Yeah, always. It takes a while.
Lucky you guys. Now get your cameras ready. It's going to be all nude today.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, especially with all the kids here home from school. Nature. We're going to have a nature lesson. It's going to be scary, scary.
Did you see... You had a small wedding, right? We eloped,
yeah.
You eloped.
I spent $179 on my wedding, including airfare. Holla. I seriously feel like I should be a party planner. I'm just going to say I should be an event planner.
I mean, frugal is good, but that is low.
It's low.
That's low.
No, Mark would not spring for the complimentary flowers.
Okay.
That was like $17 more.
All right, so Americans, on average, Europeans spend $5,500 on their wedding.
Okay.
Nice.
That seems like a fortune.
Americans spend, on average, $32,000.
On a wedding.
On a wedding. And I blame Say Yes to the Dress. Which is amazing. Have you guys watched that?
Yes!
I watched it, and I'm like, I just kind of wanted to hate watch it. Like, oh, this is just garbage. And I'm watching it, and I'm like crying.
Compelling.
I'm like, oh my God, your grandma would have loved that dress. I know you fought with your mom because you didn't want to wear the grandma's dress, but if she was going to pick one today, it would be that one.
You do realize you have the TV viewing habits of a woman. You do realize that, right? It's not a judgment. It's an admirational thing. Like, I admire that.
Right, sure.
I worked there for the day.
Say Yes to the Dress?
I worked at Kleinfeld's.
Did you help someone?
I did. I helped someone, and then they fired me.
Did you cry?
No, they fired me because the bridesmaids turned on me. They turned on me because
they're always
I know.
They're always looking for trouble, the
Well,
bridesmaids.
they were looking for trouble, but I did fail my bride. But
Why?
She never found a dress that she liked. But I'm told that after I left the picture, she did find the dress that she liked. But that is a forget. Listen, I'm sure that landing a space shuttle somewhere is challenging. But getting a bride to find her perfect dress, that is a challenge that is from another, it's like another level, because there's so much pressure. Those dresses are all coded by, like they have a coding system all in their head.
Right.
Like if a bride wants lace and a bias cut and like back snaps, that's a certain number. You've got to go right to that section, and it's crazy. It is, I'm telling you, I was so stressed out, and I was doing it for this show. Like, I was working there for entertainment, and I was sweating and sobbing, and I was backstage with them, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore.
Because it's a big responsibility.
Oh my gosh.
But $32,000. I mean, that's a crazy.
How much money did you spend on your wedding? Did you have like a Hollywood wedding with like?
I mean, it was in LA. It was like 120 people, so it was.
That's big.
Yeah, I mean, it was big-ish, but it was. At a certain point, I was trying to like kind of keep it on top of things, and then you can get matches with your initials, and those are so great. How could you not have those? You know?
Those are great. Those are pretty great.
And then it was hot. It was August, so you can get a fan. You can get a sandalwood fan that are so fragrant, and they cool you, and they smell good.
I love that you always have a fan. Like, you always have a fan.
I need to be cool. You should see what they had in the dressing room today. I mean, it looked like they would just painted the room, because it was just fans blowing, cross ventilation. It was intense. But at a certain point, I was just like, look, just whatever. I just threw my hands up.
So, but now, is it still traditional? And this is what I don't know. Does the bride, like the bride's family, pay for the wedding, or did you both pay? Or
we did it ourselves. We did it ourselves.
Right.
Because that gave us a little autonomy, and so we kind of liked that.
Right.
But I drew the line at shoes. I wouldn't buy myself a new pair of shoes. And I'm going to tell you something, I regret it to this day. The only thing I regret about my wedding is I was wearing old shoes. Why not? I should have just gotten new shoes.
That was
where I was like, that's it. It ends today. No new shoes. I have black shoes. That's it.
Do they look, can you see them? Are they standing out in a horribly bad way? Like,
no, they were fine. But in the back of my head, I look back, I'm like, why didn't I just get the shoes? I mean, what difference does it make? So guys, if you're planning a wedding, I know it's a lot, I know it's overwhelming, just get the shoes. Just get the shoes. Don't be like me and look back and regret. Just get them.
Shirley and I had a very long, drawn-out discussion over her wedding shoes, because she had her wedding shoes, which were beautiful and lovely, and then she changed into her sneakers. And I was like,
for the party?
Right, and I said, I don't care if your toenails fall off, you keep your wedding shoes on, because the hell with your comfort. You have the rest of your life to be comfortable. Be uncomfortable on your wedding day. As cheap as my wedding was, I had my feet in shoes. Right? A girl's got to draw the line somewhere. Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got a big show today, guys.
Very exciting show. Big show.
Lovely.
Oh, I mean, I'm very excited to be here.
Yeah.
From the series Mr. Robot, we have Rami Malek here today. One of my favorite shows. One of my favorite shows.
I still am obsessed with him when he played the King Pharaoh from
Ahmed Ra.
Ahmed Ra. I was like, oh, he is so sexy.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's coming out. And we will try, and by we, I mean Fred will try some bizarre foods with Andrew Zimmern. Yeah.
I'm game.
Listen, Andrew one day made me eat, and I'm going to say it out loud, snot.
Oh.
Okay? And I said to myself, I'm not going to eat any more of your bizarre foods, Andrew. That's why Fred's here.
I say bring it. Bring it, Andrew.
All right, bring it.
I want it.
I'm not proud of it. It's part of my job, but you knock it. Don't eat the snot.
But did you know what it was before you ate it? That's what's hard, I think.
They were beans, some sort of beans, and as soon as you stir them, you activate, like they have a defense system where they secrete mucus at you. So basically, it's a plant that doesn't want you to eat it, so it protects itself.
But then you get the last laugh, because you're like, ah.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
I'm still thinking about it. I just got to chill. What were those called? Do you remember?
I have no idea.
I called them snot beans. I don't know what it's like something out of Harry Potter.
Yeah, let's get some snot beans going.
Okay, cover your coffee. You ready?
All right, yeah, let's do it.
It's time for Drive Me Wild Travel Trivia! Something about James Joy, okay? You could dance with your legs tied together because you were amazing. Both of your feet moved in sync with each other at the same time, same direction.
It was amazing.
Really amazing stuff.
I want to go on a cruise with you.
Yeah.
And I've never felt that.
Let's go.
Ever. But I feel like I want to go with you.
Yeah.
We did it.
James Joy's all the way from Long Island, New York. And on the phone is Christy Brown from Avondale, Missouri. Hey, Christy.
Hi, Kelly. Happy birthday, Fred.
Hi, Christy. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. I'm looking at your photo. Are you embarrassed of your ears? What's going on? What are you doing?
Yes, I am embarrassed of my ears. I was just getting ready to snorkel, and husband caught me in a vulnerable moment.
Yeah. Where is that photo? It looks absolutely spectacular there.
It was last year in the Virgin Islands.
Oh, nice. So swanky. All
Yeah,
right, we're going to
beautiful.
spin the wheel, see if maybe we can send you back there. How about that? Horn and everything.
I love it. I love it. I'm telling you, we're going to clean up on the Lido deck.
Hey, here's a great prize. You're playing for the Marina Inn at Grand Dunes in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Wow. This trip includes a 7-day, 6-night stay. It includes $900 in gift cards for dining and spa services. This trip is provided in part by Hotels.com. It's a prize valued at $4,200. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Good luck.
All right. Yesterday, Leslie Jones appeared on the show. What nickname from All My Children did Leslie call Kelly?
She called her pork chop.
That's right.
Congratulations. You and a guest will enjoy a luxurious 7 days and 6 nights at the Marina Inn at Grand Dunes in beautiful Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. This premier resort is tucked away in peaceful seclusion in a Mediterranean-inspired setting, offering a private beach facility and an award-winning farm-to-table restaurant. Also enjoy tickets to Ripley's Aquarium, Brook Green Gardens, the iconic Myrtle Beach Skywheel, and much more. Your prize is valued at approximately $4,200.
Hey, Christy, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive a $500 appliance package from Cuisinart. So please pick a number between 1 and 219.
In honor of my anniversary with my husband, Jeff, 77.
Wow. You haven't been married for 77 years, right?
That is correct. Sorry, we got married in 1977.
Right, okay, got it. We're just double checking. We wanted to make sure you were okay enough to go on the trip. Okay, all right.
I'm liking this car thing. I really embrace this.
Yeah, you look good. You look good driving the car. All right, we got a big show with Blake Lively when we return. Stick around.
Still ahead on Live, Fred and Kelly try some bizarre foods with Andrew Zimmern, Mr. Robot star Rami, Malek. And coming up next, Blake Lively.
Show, everybody. She's an actress and a style maven, and we love when she stops by. Please welcome back to the show the gorgeous Blake Lively. Boy, you look you are just adorable.
Oh,
you really are. How are you feeling?
I feel good. I feel, you know, fancy.
Yeah.
I don't normally dress like this.
Right.
At
home.
in pajamas all the time at home. But
easier the second time around?
Yes, much easier. It's much
faster,
easier.
right?
Yeah, a lot faster. You get bigger faster too, which has been nice to try to fit into clothing strategically. Oh, there's my mama. My mama's here, by the way.
Where's your mama?
And my dad. I just saw her behind the...
That was really funny. They just tried to back out of the camera, and they realized they had nowhere to go.
Yeah, you're trapped. You're trapped.
Well, my baby actually thinks that you and my dad star in a video together because she's obsessed with Elmo's World.
Oh,
and you're
yes.
Postal Kelly, which is a huge deal in our house. And every time she sees Santa Claus, she goes, "Puppy."
Oh,
because they
that's so nice.
don't have similar body types at all. It's
that's
just
really sweet. I feel honored.
No, you're a big deal in our house.
So you did, okay, this is the thing that I love so much about you, because you recover from pregnancy like nobody else I've ever seen, because you did that movie, The Shallows, right after you had your first baby.
Yeah, I did 10 months after, which, I mean, it's a nice advantage to be, right? I do not look like that in real life. Well, that is not. I mean, that was an 8-week period of my life. No, but, you know, I was lucky to have an amazing trainer, this guy, Don Saladino, who just kicked my butt. And, you know, that movie was an athletic event as much as it was an acting job. They didn't hire a stunt double until the last 2 weeks, so it was just, like, insane. Underwater stunts and,
it was crazy. Almost the whole time.
Yeah,
I mean, that's an incredible, just as an actress, what a challenge that must have been. Just you
and a seagull.
Yeah, with nothing apart. I mean, that must have been an incredible challenge.
Yeah, it was terrifying and intimidating, and you know, doing a survival story, and all with your imagination. It was, you know, and there's like a guy with a shark fin going like this, so you're trying to like, be afraid for your life.
Wait, was that it? That was the guy.
Was he making like a mean face at least to help you?
No, it was actually the bird that was attacking me all the time, though, because he loved the taste of my prosthetic wound. So he would always come for me. So if you ever see terror on my face, it's not the
shark, it's the bird.
It's this bird who was just like attacking me at all times.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh,
and probably the
that's
terror
funny.
that I hadn't eaten bread in too long.
Oh my God, was that it? The no bread?
No gluten, no soy. That's what it was.
Gosh.
I really want to talk about Cafe Society. I'm so excited about that movie. So when we come back,
I want to talk about bread.
Yeah.
I want to talk about bread with Woody Allen. So I want to talk about that when we come back.
Still ahead on Live, also from Mr. Robot, Rami Malek.
I mean,
you are a movie star.
Oh, thank
you really are.
Nice to say.
you come on the screen in that movie. I saw it yesterday, and you come on the screen and you just change the whole movie. It's just like you radiate. It's unbelievable watching you on that
Very
screen.
golden light and nice. You know, that's what's fun about this movie, is that it feels like an homage to old Hollywood. You know, I always watch old movies, and this one, you know, you get to have that movie star glam in it.
Oh yeah,
It's
you're
set-
Veronica Lake, like
it's
moving
set
to
in
the
the
club. It's
1930s,
amazing.
as a matter of
it's set
fact,
in the
which is such a
1930s.
beautiful time.
Oh, it's such a beautiful, I mean, there are specific parts of it that are not so beautiful.
Right.
But, you know, this movie really features the beauty, the music, the elegance, the fashion, the love, and you know, that's Woody Allen's wheelhouse of music is the 1930s. So
What's
to be
he
there.
like, what, did you have to audition for him?
Yes,
Okay.
I had to audition. It was very intimidating. They give you 10 pages and say, take your time. You've never seen anything. You don't know anything about the role.
Oh, you don't get an advance. You just walk in.
No,
they say,
you walk in. They say, here's 10 pages. Take your time. And about 5 minutes later, they say, okay, have you had enough time? Oh no, I take much more time than this. And then they just bring you in the room, and
Woody's sitting there.
Woody's sitting there.
And he just says, like, go ahead.
Yeah, he says, go ahead. There were no cameras, nothing. And he said, okay, can you do it one more time, but just louder? Because I think I was so terrified. It was probably
Oh my God.
it was just like a subtitled audition. And then the next day, they said, you know, would you like to be in the movie? And then they let you see a script after that. And
I love that they said, would you like to be in the movie?
And they say, if you don't like the script, you don't have to do it. And you know, he's just such a brilliant writer that how would you not like the script? Like that's
I'm going to pass. I read it.
Exactly. No, it's not dynamic enough. But what's neat though about him is that he really creates that environment. Like the musicians from the 1930s, like he has people that specialize in that type of jazz music playing there on set.
On set, so you're really living it.
Yeah, you'd like, because normally movies come together after the fact. You know, you don't know what you're shooting, you don't know what music is going to be there. But there, it's like, you know, you're living the whole time. We're like, we're in a Woody Allen movie.
Right.
You know, you're pinching yourself.
That must be amazing. That opens in New York and LA on Friday.
That's right.
You guys gotta check it out. It's The movie opens nationally in 2 weeks.
That's right. So make sure you check out Blake Lively in Cafe Society. And when we return, Rami Malek will be here from Mr. Robot.
Tomorrow on Live, also from Cafe Society, Kristen Stewart.
Welcome. We're big fans of yours.
Oh, I'm big fan of yours as well.
Oh, thank you so much. Now, you were born and you grew up in L.A., is that correct?
I did, yeah.
But you live in New York now.
Live in New York now, yeah. I grew up in San Fernando Valley. I didn't even know that Hollywood existed till I was like 19 or something. I was like, oh, this is Los Angeles.
I didn't even know you weren't British.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I thought you were, like, British.
Why is that?
From Night at the Museum.
That's how we met.
Like the kid. That's how we met you.
You played the Egyptian pharaoh, but you had a British accent,
Yeah.
so I was like, oh, he's British.
But you were acting.
I understand that.
Like, but now I get it. I get it. I get it. You were pretending.
I was.
Because you're not a pharaoh.
No, I'm not a pharaoh. I don't know.
You're just a normal guy.
I aspire to be
Wait,
one.
but people people mistake you for something else. We all have there's all these celebrity doppelgangers.
Yeah.
But who do you get mistaken for?
I get like poor man Mark Consuelos every once in a
You
while.
do? No wonder I love you so much.
I get what? Bruno Mars pops in a lot?
Bruno Mars.
Yes. Mark,
Oh, you knew that?
Yeah, and Mark also gets Bruno Mars.
Does he really?
Yeah.
And do people confuse you for him?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's happened quite a bit. To like my detriment. I was at a Dodgers baseball game, and this cute, adorable little girl came up, and she's like, blew her mind that she was seeing Bruno Mars, and I was like, oh no, it's not. And
she's
she
like,
asked
come on, man.
she asked for the autograph, and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not Bruno Mars, and just tears started streaming down. Yeah.
She's never going to one of your concerts again.
No.
So wait, did you like oh, I have Bruno Mars?
Well, after a while, I went back and I was like, where'd that little girl go? And I went back and I just signed Bruno Mars.
You got it.
Yeah. Well, now she's gonna watch. I don't know how many years ago this is, and she's gonna be even more devastated. I'm sure. She'll hate the both of us.
Listen, we have to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to find out why your character is always wearing a hoodie. More with Rami Malek. That's Rami Malek and Mr. Robot.
This show is so good. I'm so excited for tonight. People don't know the show. Tell them a little bit about what the show is.
Wow, it's pretty difficult to explain, but once you watch it, I think everybody gets really engrossed because there's something in there for everyone. But basically, it's about this young computer hacker who's got some inner demons trying to take down debt as we know it.
Right.
And of course, everything gets crazy. He meets this anarchist who's played by Christian Slater, who's going to be co-hosting with you, right?
With me, right? Yeah.
And it's really just a portrayal of something that's happening right now with technology and everything we're going through in that and hacking. I mean, it's got something for everybody.
I'm so fascinated how this show really did come out at a time where this is really happening.
It's so relevant right now.
Right now, yeah. And you have so much dialogue. I mean, I feel like your monologues are endless. How do you memorize that much dialogue constantly?
I don't know. Sometimes I wish I had cue cards.
Yeah, right. It helps.
Right?
If you want, we can show up there and just be walking with you.
Yeah,
like
I would
backwards.
love that.
Yeah.
What's amazing on the show, you play a guy who's emotionally muted. You know,
Yeah.
Right.
you mute yourself emotionally, you mute yourself chemically. You're just, and as an actor, you give such a fully realized performance. I feel like with one arm tied behind your back because the character is so muted.
Every girl's dream, right? Just,
It's just extraordinary, your performance, given what that character is. It's a joy to watch.
Man.
It's
Thanks.
a joy to watch.
Oh, thank you.
Don't forget that season 2 tonight premieres Mr. Robot on USA Network. So make sure you watch Rami Malek and Mr. Robot.
Love you guys.
Will you come see us again? We're going to taste bizarre foods with Andrew Zimmern when we return.
Tomorrow on Live from the new film Ghostbusters, Kate McKinnon.
The 3 times James Beard award-winning TV chef, food writer, and culinary expert floor. He continues his quest to taste unique and yet terrifying foods in every corner of the globe with the 10th season of Travel Channel's Bizarre Foods. Please welcome Andrew Zimmern. Hi, Andrew. I'm really afraid now.
Very nice to meet you.
So
I'm excited. I'm very
this
excited.
Doesn't look so scary. That's a lemon. I can do that.
Seeds, I know what those are.
No, not at all. But that's not what you're going to eat.
Okay.
What is it?
Well, I'll tell you in a second. I'd like you to try it first. You know, in our Okinawa episode of the show, which comes next Monday, it was eating this delicious food. Go ahead. You can just dip this in a little soy. I season it with lemon and a squeeze of togarashi.
Yeah.
Everybody
wants
Go
togarashi.
ahead, try.
And we're good, right? This has been
100%.
Because I'm just in the commercial break. The tongs dropped on the floor.
No,
and she just put them back up. All right.
You're going to want this. The health benefits of this food in what is called the Yakuzen theory of eating, that all food should be eaten for health, which started down in Okinawa when it was part of the Ryukyu culture. Do you like that? Yeah. Yeah, delicious raw goat. You're not going to try that?
No, I gave up goat for Lent.
All right, come on down here. Raw goat, very, very good for you. And raw foods are very good. That's top round from the leg. Yeah, not a big deal.
Obviously, it's top round.
No penises or balls.
Yeah, I know.
All right?
Last time we had a lot of that. Whoa.
Go ahead, take a bite. Delicious. One of the most traditional Caribbean salads that you'll ever eat.
Now that's banana right there. Right?
You are correct.
Okay.
Go ahead. And grab some of the meat.
Do I want the brown stuff?
You do want the brown stuff. You're not going in.
Bite?
Yeah, go ahead. Absolutely.
With the banana and with the whole
get
thing?
the whole thing, a little bit of onion.
I haven't recovered since you fed me snot beans.
That was natto.
Natto.
It was not your favorite. No. Now, what do you think of that? This is an organ that all archosaurs have, as well as some earthworms.
An organ.
This is texturally one of the worst foods. I have a lot of trouble with gizzards. This is a gizzard salad, very traditional pan-Caribbean mojeas with green banana. Yeah, here you go. The gizzard is so strong, it holds little stones and grinds up the food that the bird eats. Go ahead, try this. This is going to make you happy. You're going to love this. You'll even love this.
It has a tail. I can see a tail right there.
No, please.
Naked eye tail.
I invite you.
Great. Looks like a little breaded, right?
Try it. Delicious.
Looks like something from Sizzle.
Yeah, but wait, you gotta watch. What's the sauce
and a
made
lovely.
out of?
No, the sauce is lovely. Go ahead and try it.
Yeah.
You're going to love it.
Fantastic.
Even you will love and adore this. Trust me.
You gave me snot
Trust me.
beans.
I've given you worse. But when I tell you this is good, those are puffer fish, and they're from North Carolina. Very white, clean fleshed. You didn't. But see, you need to eat little fish with the heads on them and bones. Do you know why?
No.
Because they're so much better for the world. Stop eating the big stuff.
Yep.
Now, the pufferfish, there was a picture they put up of me holding. This is the non-poisonous variety. I could have given you the fugu, the poisonous Japanese variety.
Blowfish,
yes,
right?
this
Why
is
not?
the Atlantic coast version that is absolutely fantastic for you. Now, do you want to try something really wonderful?
No.
Why you say really wonderful? Do you stand behind
all of this? I don't stand behind that as much as anything else. Do you want to try a little piece on the end?
I'm gonna see how Fred does.
Go ahead. Take a bite.
Fred has been starving.
You're gonna love this. These are all.
That's really flavorful.
It's fantastic, right?
Yeah.
This is heart, liver, and kidney of lamb.
Yep.
Served Senegalese style with some salt and cumin and coriander.
Yep.
It's right there.
Listen, we're gonna eat some more terrifying foods with Andrew Zimmern. We're gonna eat something stinky. What?
Want to know more about anything you see on live? Go to livekelly.com.
We're back with Andrew Zimmern, who is giving us some bizarre and terrifying foods. What's next, Andrew?
This is a cultural exploration. Go ahead, take a taste, please.
And this is is this a soup?
It is a soup. Go ahead. I'm going to squirt a little bit of lime juice in
And what am I
there.
looking for? Just to get everything.
Some meat. You get a little bit of
all
everything.
in
Get
there.
the broth.
Yes.
Which is lovely coconut milk.
Oh, love it.
This is from this is called Hudutu. It's made with fresh raccoon.
Yep.
It's a traditional Garifuna food that came over from Africa to the Dominican, usually made with fish, but of course any bush meat would go into a simple
bush
recipe
meat.
like this.
Bush meat is really underappreciated. Thank you.
What
Take care of that for you.
on top?
You gotta try some
That
bush
is
meat.
plantain.
What are other what else is the bush meat family?
All the other rodents
Right.
and things like and
Squirrels.
critters. Go ahead, take a bite. This is my favorite. You will love this.
All right.
You'll like this. Is vegetarian. There's a fork.
vegetarian?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
You're gonna want this.
No bush.
This is
no bush animals and vegetables.
no. I got this at one of my favorite restaurants in Chinatown.
Okay. And what do I want? This. I want this.
Yeah,
here.
go ahead.
And I want some dip in the whole thing.
No, you just want to take a.
Can I get
Just pop
look
one
at-
in your
oh,
mouth.
All right,
Look at how
Andrew.
You've learned.
Yeah.
You've learned to cut
Can I
it
get
in
this
half.
sauce?
Absolutely, whatever you would like.
Sauce it up.
Stinky tofu.
Whoa.
These are pieces of tofu that are fermented in like a dumpster juice for up to 8, 9, 10 days. It's
That's a tough one.
this is
I'm gonna tap out.
Hey, listen.
Good luck.
Don't forget to